Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to Redesign 16. So this is where I post about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle every single week. Before we get started on this Get Ready With Me makeup look, please like this video and please hit the subscribe button so that jump right into it. Hey everyone, so I'm hopping on to do a really fast Get Ready With Me look. I have been just relaxing and trying to figure out my YouTube because I've been uploading short videos and all of a sudden they stopped viewing. But yesterday I got a ton on one and I thought maybe it was fixed, but now it's doing the same thing. So if you guys are having problems and you're watching this video, please comment down below and tell me if you're having problems or how you fixed it, because maybe it'll just work itself out and it's just a YouTube thing and it's not about the views. But short videos are way easier to do, and I love doing them. I love coming on here and doing content. This is what I'm passionate about, but for me, it's so frustrating to all of a sudden be doing really good and then all of a sudden nothing. So yeah, so I'm going to start from beginning to finish. This is I don't know why I dinked around, and I probably have maybe 45 minutes at the most to get ready because I have an appointment, which I don't know why I have this appointment, but we're just gonna roll with it. So I'm using my climate control. So I am going to use Synergen's products, and I have my very own link that you can shop. Once you click that link, it's going to take you to another page where at the top of the page it says my distributor's name. That's totally fine. You scroll down to shop now. You click shop now, it comes up with all these bubbles. You find what you want, you add it to the cart, and right before you're on the checkout page, right before you click that checkout button, you want to click preferred Kiss and Tell customer because it helps you and it helps me. So by you clicking that blue button, and if you live in the US, you get 10% off all your purchases. So that's including if Synergens is having a sale on skincare for 15% off. If you use my link and you click that button, you get an extra 10% off. So you would get a total of 25% off that, let's say a regular person would just get the 15% off if they didn't use my link. Also, if you spend $100, you get free shipping, free samples, and your products. And you have to click that button in order for me to get credit when you spend $100. Spend $150, you click that button, you get a free gift, free samples, free products, and free samples and your products. So it's a win-win because I love this makeup. Now I might use for this one I might use some drugstore, which I don't have a link for them at all. I'm not that famous. So yeah, so I just did my climate control. This stuff is amazing. So I am almost out. There's probably a lot in there. Oh, the lid's not screwed on. But this stuff, the first time I use it, I should do a tutorial on it. I keep on saying I'm gonna do these things, and then I get so behind because life happens, appointments happen, life just happens, and I can't really control what is happening right now. So, but I come on here every time and try to do makeup with you. That's why I do short videos. So now I'm gonna take this Clinique 100-hour moisturizer. I think it's like sugar scrub. I really like the 72-hour one way better because it kind of has a like milky texture. It's like white, and the 100 one, like, it's just different. If you go back, I did a 14-day first impression of I think it was 72 hours, and I loved it. Like, I still like it, but I actually grabbed the wrong one. Took it up to the checkout at Ulta Beauty where I live, and I told the girl that I got the wrong one. I needed a different size, same 72 hour, and she's like, okay. She brought this one, rang me up. I didn't even look at it because I thought it was the same. Brought it home, realized it was 100 hours, and I just kept it. But this goes a lot faster than the 72-hour one. So, next I'm going to use my sunscreen because it's October and it's still warm outside. It's fall. So, I'm using the Equal Sunscreen Sport 50. So, I always put sunscreen on. And Synergens does have a sunscreen that is anti-aging, has no fragrance, but I have vitiligo, as some of you know, but there are some new faces around here, so I have to use like a sport one for protection. And the next thing is, you don't need to do this with Synergens products, but I like to go in with a primer. That's how I've always done my makeup. And Synergens does have a primer, even though there's primer built into the makeup. We do have primer. So now I'm going to move on to the base face. Okay, for my base face, I am starting out with light medium CCTM and the deepest shade. I ran out of our full coverage Makes Sense foundation. That is full coverage, but with the CCTM is a color correcting tinted moisturizer. So if you have any redness in your skin, it's going, like, it has a green concealer in it, and it's going to cancel out all that redness, which is amazing because a lot of times I do have redness in my face, but this Climate Control gets rid of that redness in your face. For me, it does. And I've heard from other people that use Climate Control, this gets the redness, it takes it away. So, I'm going in and I'm mixing it up. I think I got a little too much deep, but if you're looking for a medium coverage, this is the way to go. It is a medium coverage. I can wear 3 different shades because it adjusts up to 3 different shades. So normally I would take a brush, but it's time to clean my brushes. So actually, I'll use this one. I got this one off Amazon a long time ago, and you probably think that's really dark, but this is all I got. So, and if you don't think that you have the right shade, wait a minute or two and it will adjust. And there are no harsh lines, even with our Make Sense CCTM and the foundation. So, usually if I'm wearing a V-neck shirt, I like to take it down right here, like on past my neckline. Now, if you don't think that you have the right shade, I still have stuff left over. You don't need much of this. You can actually go back in and add more if you want. And I'm just doing that to use up all the product. I usually do a pump of foundation and a pump of CCTM, sometimes together, but you probably just want to do one pump because that's what I've been told and that's what I've done. But like if I was doing my foundation and CCTM, which you can totally mix and match this makeup, I would do like a pump and a half. Okay. Yeah, it does look a little bit darker, and I wish I had a. See, I seriously need to like clean my brushes. I got up super early because I had a busy day, and I had to call the place to see if they had an earlier appointment, but they didn't. And then trying to figure out that YouTube thing is driving me nuts. And yeah. So when you're using a brush, you want to, most of foundations like the Make Sense foundation, it has anti-aging and skincare and so much more. It has Cineplex Complex, which is Synergen's own technology. Yeah. So when you're, especially with this foundation or any foundations, you want to pat it in for a more airbrush look. And over time, foundation, if you just kind of swipe it, it can leave like red streak marks. Not, I don't know if they're red, but I mean, I've had it happen. So, but it can leave streak marks and make your makeup just look weird and awful. So, next I'm going to go in with Candlelight Shadow Sense. I use this as my concealer, and I am too lazy to find the one. Candlelight Shadow Sense is a peachy undertone that cancels out any redness, any blues, any veins, any discoloration. It's an eyeshadow, a cream-based eyeshadow that turns to 60, it's Shadow Sense is a cream-based eyeshadow that turns to powder after 60 to 90 seconds. You have 60 to 90 seconds to apply it before it sets into place. Once it's set into place, it is crease-proof, waterproof, smudge-proof, anti-aging, buildable, layable, hydrating, and so much more. You can use it for your brows. You can use it for concealer. If you're more on the fair side, you probably want to use Sandstone Pearl. One of these Shadow Senses, you get a ton of products, but if you are like dry to the bone, you take tweezers and you pull it out and you get 20% more of products. Each of these, they say, will last you 8 months, but if you're using it every day, like I use Candlelight, maybe 4 to 6 months. But they say, like, let's say an everyday color is Candy Cocoa Shimmer, that they will last you around 8 months. This little one right here has lasted me over 4 years, or 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So, next, I'm just gonna take my concealer brush and go in. Now, if you're more into the concealer side, we do have concealers. And the thing about this is, like, a lot of like concealers can crease throughout the day. With Shadow Sense, it's crease proof, so it's not going to crease at all, which is a game changer. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Deep CCTM, and I'm gonna use it for my contour. Now, this makeup is very blendable. So, oh yeah, I forgot to do my powder. Usually, if you've been around a while, I like to go in and use my translucent powder, which is amazing, by Synergens. It is one molecule away from being a cream base. So I'm just taking this little brush. I think I need more. A little goes a long ways. Okay. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know I like to do my brows in layers, but I totally forgot to do my brows. See how it just brought back color to my face? So, I am too lazy to get out my new translucent powder, and I'm just going to take, like, it comes out white, like it is super white. As you can tell, this container is like really old. It lasts a long time, and like it comes out white, but it doesn't transfer on as white. Like, it is amazing. This, like I said, I'm gonna do a tutorial on it. Just sit down when I have time, write out all the facts, bring them to you, show you how it works. So this is also good for you, like good for the environment, and like it's anti-aging, has skincare in it, it's water resistant. Like, most of the makeup is waterproof or water resistant, so you can go swimming, you could take a shower. It's also sweat proof. Okay, the next step would be my eyes. Usually I do my contour and my eyes and my blush and my lips together, so I'm going to move on to that. Okay, so I kind of figured out what I'm going to do for an eyeshadow look. I always, like, this is a new thing if you've been watching me for a while. This is new. So I'm using our brown iSense eyeliner pencil. These are amazing. So we have black, brown, we have green, we have gold, we have purple, we have navy, we have cobalt blue, a charcoal, a white, a rose gold. These are smudge proof and waterproof. So I like to take mine down below the lash line and go up. I do it that way because the eye doctor told me to do it that way. And I had been doing it like that, and people had been saying things like, your eyeliner, like, doesn't look right and stuff like that. And I was doing it right the whole time. So if I wanted to get more dramatic, I would lift up, I'm looking in the mirror, I would lift up my eye and go like that. It's like tight lining. These are amazing. Like, I'm not just trying to say that for you to buy it. Like, I would not come on here and tell you guys, like, this is amazing when it's not, because I was on the fence like 3-4 years ago about this makeup, and a little bit goes a long ways. It is a game changer. So now I'm going to take the color Desert Rose, and it is a matte. It is perfect for fall. And that's probably too much, but hey, that is okay. Now, if you're a beginner, like you just start using shadow sets, one eye is probably the way to go. And just like use a little dot, because these are very blendable, and even though you have 60 to 90 seconds, sorry, I was looking at this clock, I wait about 10 to 20 seconds, then I go in. Like I said before in previous videos that I've done, if I was off camera, like I almost didn't come on camera because there's just so much going on. So this look would probably take me maybe max 10 minutes, but I've done looks in like 2 to 3 minutes, and I had to be out the door. So next I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pat it out, fluff it out. You can also use, like, this would be a good color for a one and done, but also you can use it for blush too. And if you pat it in and you think that it's still light, you can go back and add more until your heart is content. So now I'm going to go in with, I think this is garnet or rustic brown on the outer edge. Oh boy. See, it's dark, but I'm too lazy to take a pliers, what was I gonna say? Tweezers, and open it up. So, and lately, I have not been blending like it out. I've been just kind of leaving it, but kind of. So, there we go. Now, I'm gonna do something. So, off camera, like I've said in previous videos, I would never use like drugstore eyeshadow like ever again, right? But I bought this palette a long time ago. This is from Ulta Julep, and it's a blush highlight contour. I don't know how long ago I got it, but I'm going to take this matte shade right here, this purple one, and I'm going to take my finger and put this all over my eye because I already have Shadow Sense on, and I have heard in the past that if you use Shadow Sense and then you use an eyeshadow, it will stay better. And this palette has worked with the Shadow Sense, which is crazy because like I've used like those little palettes from e.l.f. with Shadow Sense and they did not work at all. Like at all. And a lot of times I just use Shadow Sense. I don't go in with anything else because that's what I love and that's what I prefer because they are sponge proof, they last all day, there's no fallout, even with the shimmers and the glitters. So I'm gonna go back in with that same color. This is different, but oh boy, it's gonna be a long day. Oh, I put it right here. So this is Desert Rose. So go back over it. It's kind of the same color. Probably just did one, like just Shadow Sense. And I found that the Shadow Sense and this blush palette work really well together too. So I'm just gonna pat that in again. And I'm going to do my blush. So I'm gonna take that same color right here. I think I'm just gonna use Shadow Sense because it's long lasting. And I'm gonna take a blush brush and just kind of go in and put it where I want. Now it like looks like, oh. So I'm gonna do my lash primer and my mascara, my waterproof mascara off camera because I don't want to bore you guys. But if you're looking for something to grow your lashes, this will do it. In 1 month, it grows 46%, which is amazing. So I'm gonna do that, and the next thing I'll come back with is my lips, and then I'll come back with the end result. Okay, so I'm back with the end result. I didn't have time to do my lips because I was running out of time, but I did my mascara. I love how this look turned out. Please like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. That's what I'm here for. So please like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so that way you will be the first person to be notified when I post a new video. First come, first serve. Thanks for watching.